Hey there, folks. How's it going? Welcome to week 4 for the month of December. We're working on this tune, Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms. Just wanted to first start off by wishing you all happy holidays. I'm glad you guys are working hard with ukulele with me. And been working hard on this tune. Super fun one. But just wanted to wish you happy holidays. It's always a fun time of year, and I'm glad that we're working on some Christmas music to get you ready for that. So hopefully you're surrounded by family, loved ones, eating too much food, drinking too much drink, doing all the good things that you should do on the holidays. Okay, cool. Today I wanted to start off with a quick review of the beginner version and then really kind of step into what we're looking for if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more with this arrangement. So we'll look at the second rhythm that we can add for the intermediate arrangement. We'll talk about a little different way to play the riff. And I think one other chord form, how to play B7 a little bit differently than we've been playing it for the beginner arrangement. But otherwise, first I just wanted to say that all of these additions, all of these things that you're going to be adding, remember that really what you want is a strong functional version, no matter what the level of difficulty is. I really want people to be able to flow through this tune without having to think too much about technique and really just understanding what it is they're trying to do. Sorry, folks, my iPad is dead, so I'm going to do a quick little remedy, get this thing charging. Give me 1 sec. All right, folks, sorry about the delay there. Kind of need that iPad going for the view. So while I'm queuing this up, I think what I was saying is, we need to have a functional version of this arrangement before anything else. So remember, only take on these challenges if you're feeling ready, if you're feeling up for it, and if you're looking for something to push yourself a little bit further when it comes to technique. But again, only add these things if you do feel like you have a functional version of this tune, being able to sing and play with both the right and the left hand. That's really the fundamental, the sort of the baseline, what we need to have is a functioning version of this tune. Cool. Why don't we start off, remind ourselves of the rhythm, remind ourselves of the chord shapes, and then we'll get into it. Cool. All right, team. First chord shape we need is a D. And then we're going to play F sharp minor, which remember, we're flip-flopping. Or you can think of it as switching to an A, but you add the ring finger there. Next chord is a B minor. And remember, this is just functionally the same chord shape as the D, but we just drop it down a set of strings. Right? And the next chord shape we need is an A. 2-1-0-0. And then also inside of our D, remember to create that D7. There's those 2 fingers to play that. Cool. Next chord shape we need is an E minor. And then also jumping to that B7, right? A couple more chords, we need a G and then a G minor. And that gives us all of the chord shapes. Let's remind ourselves of what the rhythm sounds like. 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 1, 2, a 3. And remember, our chord changes are coming halfway in between for the shorter version. Right? And then we hold for the whole measure when we see 2 chords, 2 of the chords, same chords in a row, right? Like we have in the chorus. In the bridge, the G to the G minor. Cool? Let's give it a try. 1, a 2, 1, 2, ready, just the progression. D to F sharp, to B minor, back to F sharp, nice. B minor, to B7, to E minor and A, nice. And now we just repeat that, E minor and A, beautiful. E minor and A. Our first ending, 1, 2, 0 to E7. Oh, I forgot to review that chord shape, my bad. Back to A, beautiful. And let's finish on D together. There is our D chord, 2, 2, 2, and 0. Cool. Oh, I forgot to start my buffer. Let's start that. All right, remember for this chord progression, it is sort of a longer one, so really make sure that you can feel the, not only being able to recall each of these chord shapes, but being able to play them in the order that they appear in the progression, right? Really think of all of these chords as kind of a sequence of movements, right? Like a dance routine where you're connecting one move into the next and you're really trying to make it seamless, right? Think about trying to find commonalities, trying to get your chord shapes to connect to each other. If you can memorize that connection, especially in your fingers, and connect it to the sound that you're hearing, that's really the main goal that we're trying to achieve, okay? All right, let's give this a try. Oh, my iPad is still charging, unfortunately. Okay, well, we'll give that a little bit of time. Go nice and slow. 1. Actually, I'm going to get the fast charger. Give me 1 more second. I apologize about all these delays. Okay, cool. Fast charger out. Hopefully this turns on in the next few minutes here and we can roll. This will also give me a good opportunity to practice singing without looking at the lyrics, right? Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Prancing, dancing, prancing in Jingle Bell Square. No, that's a third verse, isn't it? Yeah, we'll get to it when it charges. Let's give it a try. I do know the progression, so we'll go from there. 1, 2. Oh, let's remind ourselves of what the intro is. That way we can play it. Remember, for the start, we're playing the 2nd fret and the 2nd fret, C and E string, and we're going to pinch that. And then my pointer finger is going to slide down 1 fret. Now I'm going to push it back up to 2 on the C string, and now I'm going to pinch, play the A string. Now from here, I'm just going to play melody. I'm going to play 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 2, 0. 2, 3, 4. I start on 2. 1, and then I'm into the tune. Cool? Let's go ahead and start there from the intro. 1, 2. Here's our riff. 1, 2. Ready? Here we go. Pinch. 1st fret. Back up. Play the A string. Move up to 5. 2, 3, 4, and 1. D, jingle bell, F sharp, jingle, B minor, jingle bell rock, jingle bells. Sorry about that. 1, 2, ready from the verse. Here we go. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Good. Jingle bells, B, E minor, and then A. Remember, we're just going back and forth, E minor and A. Feel that little shift, right? First position up to 2nd. Good. And E7. Now the jingle rock to A has begun. Good. The giddy elves, jingle horns, pick up your feet. Beautiful. B minor to B7. Beautiful. E minor and A. Dun, jingle bell square. Beautiful. And then 2nd ending, E7 in A. Frost to D. Air, D7. Beautiful. G. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night. To D7. Oh, A. Beautiful. G, jingle bell time. I'm sorry, E7. It's a swell time, E-A, to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Beautiful. D, giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Nice. E minor to, nice. F sharp, and then to B7, 2 rotations. Beautiful. Mix and mingle, G minor, and jingle in B. And that's the jingle bell rock. And finish on D. Nicely done, team. Cool. So yeah, that's a sequence, and remember, I'm looking at kind of like the baseline level right there, trying to be able to play that version as smoothly as I can before I start to add on difficulty. Speaking of extra difficulty, first thing I wanted to try is this. I wanted to try doing that second rhythm. Basically, in the intermediate arrangement, what we're doing is whenever we see 2 chords in a row, like we see an A and an A, or like we see in the bridge where we got G to G to G minor to G minor, all those places where we're holding the chord for longer than just that split measure, what we want to do is try to introduce a new rhythm. Okay, cool. So that rhythm, super simple. Let's go ahead and start off with just up strum like this, and then letting our hand come down and doing another up strum up here and up. Feel that offbeat turn. That's what we're going to be doing in the middle of this rhythm. Okay, so let's start with the first half. 1, 2, ready? 1, 2, and directions I'm going down, down, up. 2 more times. Down, down, up. Last time. Down, down, up. And down, down, up. Beautiful. Now what I want to do is after that up strum, down, down, up, up. That's what I'm going to add. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. 2 more times. Down, down, up, up. Last time. Now, after that up strum, I'm going to wait another little bit, and then I'm going to strum up, down, up. 1, 2, up, down, down, up, down, 1, 2, 4. So this is what we're going to do whenever we see on our song sheet more than one rotation of each chord, right? Normally what we're doing is splitting our measure halfway like this. E minor, okay. And so the first time it happens is right here in our first ending. See how I've got that E7 for 2 measures before going to the A for 2 measures. So in those moments, that's when I'm going to be switching rhythms, right? I'm going to be trying to introduce this little bit longer, little bit more syncopated rhythm to introduce some variety to my rhythmic cadence, right? Instead of just playing the same rhythm over and over again. Cool? So let's give it a try. Let's play E minor to A, E minor to A. And let's go into that second ending, E7 with this new rhythm, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, here we go. E minor. First ending E7, down, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down. 1, 2, ready again. E minor, first rhythm, and A, E minor, and A. First ending E7, down, up, to the A. Beautiful. Let's try it 2 more times. E minor, and A, E minor, and A. Good. E7, this first ending, and A. Nice. 1 more time. E minor, and A, E minor, and A. Good. And E7, new rhythm. Beautiful. The other place where it kind of fits in almost automatically, and really this is sort of what the essence of those 2 rhythms are in the intermediate arrangement, is when we switch to the bridge section, which is kind of the different part of the tune. What a bright time, it's the right time, right? There we're going to switch rhythms to playing that for the entire B section or the entire bridge, right? All right, let's give it a try. Remember, it's G to G minor, E7, 4 measures, which means I'm going to be doing that rhythmic cycle twice, right? E7, there's my 2 E7s, and then I'll play it again to get my other 2, and then A, same deal, right? All right, let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready, here we go. G, G minor, to rock the night away. There's my D7, and jingle bell time, it's a swell time. Oh, I played that wrong, sorry. My bad. E7, 2, 3, 4, E7. Let's try that again. Here we go. G, right time. It's the right time to rock the night away. E7, jingle bell time. It's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh and giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Cool. All right, team, remember, that rhythm is going to represent when we are extending our chord progression a little bit longer than we normally do. Cool. So I've got my, yeah, cool. I am charging, but all of these look a little bit wrong, unfortunately. Come on, iPad. There we go. It looks like this might be disconnected. Apologize about that, team. Whew, all the technical difficulties today, huh? Let's see if I unplug this and plug it back in, if that gives me a little connection to what I need. Of course. Whew, man, this is frustrating. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have this thing online, I think, before this class ends, but no big deal. No big deal. Let's talk about a couple more things that we want to add if we're looking to increase difficulty, getting into what we're doing for the advanced arrangement, yeah? So we've got that second rhythm that we can work on. And remember, really the right hand's job is to be able to pivot between those two things. So make sure that we've got it locked in, right? If our right hand rhythm can move through that really effortlessly and be able to switch between those two rhythms, and really it's doing kind of 99% of its job through this tune, right? So we really want to lock that into muscle memory, and then the left hand wants to know how to play the chord progressions, both of them, actually all 3 of them if you consider verse 3 as a different progression as well. Or, we just kind of deviate from that slightly when we do the intro riff and the outro riff. Cool. Let's do a quick review of what the outro riff sounds like. And remember, this we're going to do the same thing that we were doing before, pinching the C and E strings. But this time we're not going to move to 1. We're just going to stay on 2. So it sounds like this. And the next measure we play, we pinch, 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 open A. And now from here, we're going to play 1, 0, 2, and then we're going to switch into this chord to finish. Now remember, this is a bar chord here, so you really want to make sure that you're pivoting your grip out of that open grip, barring across the 2nd fret all the way down here to the pinky. I'm not sure if we worked on this. Yeah, I think we did. I think we did in the last class. Let's just pretend we did. And if we didn't, and this will be the first time we work on it. Cool. All right, so we go here. We go pinch, pinch, pinch. And then we pinch again, open A, 1, 0, 2, and then we finish inside of this bar chord. Cool, one more time. Pinch, 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 A, 1, 0, 2, and then we end on that chord there. Cool. All right, why don't we try a run through, and you can introduce as many or as little or 0 of those additions that we talked about. I'm going to be playing the second rhythm whenever we go to holding on the chord shape a little bit longer, right? I'm going to go to that second rhythm, 1, 2, and 4, and And yeah, we'll just treat it like that. Cool. Oh man, I really wish this iPad was holding a charge. This is unfortunate. Nope, I'm not going to right now. All right, let's give it a try. Actually, let's run through that. Let's run through that riff a few more times. Remember, it's pinch, 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 A, pinch, 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 A, 1, 0, 2, and the chord. One more time, 2, 3, 4. Pinch, 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 A, 1, 0, 2, chord. Beautiful. All right. Looks like my iPad is turning on. We'll see how much power it actually gives me. Oh, you know what I should do is I should just connect it directly. I think that's what it needs. It's a little bit of time on its own. 073179. I wonder. Settings. There. And battery. Where's our battery? There. The power mode is on. Okay. It's charging 1% battery level. And we'll just leave that connected for now. Hopefully it gets to 2% in a little bit here. Oh, yeah, let's introduce a little bit of kind of a rhythmic element to this tune. What I want to play is when this moment happens, I think there's a couple of good places for it, and it's really at the end, the tail end of each of the tail end of our bridge, right? The bridge section goes G to G minor, and then to D, and then to D7. Jingle bell time, E7, swell time, and it happens right here. Go riding in a one-horse sleigh. So this is really just another way to introduce a little bit of variety into your rhythm. And really what I'm doing here, it's fairly simple. My right hand isn't actually changing what it's doing, but what I am doing is covering the strings to create a little bit more percussive, right? A little more percussive choice in sound. But remember, the rhythmic cadence is actually the same, which means my right hand should be playing that rhythm that we just learned. 1, 2, a 4, but the left hand, what it's going to do is play on the first beat, the A chord, and then it's just going to cover the strings. See how my hands shifted? Positions here. Now, the key thing to left hand muting is that you don't want to press with these fingers. The second I press with my left hand, I'm going to start to get the strings wanting to kind of fret a little bit, right? And so what you want to do is more just rest your fingers on top of the string so you get this more click kind of sound, a percussive effect, right? So it sounds like 1, 2, a 4, a 1, 2, and then on the first beat, 1, 2, See how I'm doing that? 1, 2, So the first beat I strum through, and then my left hand is going to cover the strings while I play the rest of the rhythm. 1, 2, just like that, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, a 4, a 1, 2, All right, let's give it a try. A, then mute. A, then mute. Yeah, exactly. A, then mute. A, then mute. Beautiful. A, mute. Good. A, mute. A, and mute. And A, and mute. Beautiful. All right, so remember where we're going to try to place this is the last 4 measures of A inside of the bridge, right? So we play G. And remember, we're not changing rhythms, right? Because that left-handed muting is really just changing the sound of what we're doing, but the rhythmic pattern is going to be the same because we've already switched our rhythmic feel to go to that second rhythm, right? So let's try it. Let's go to the bridge. G to G minor, D to D7, and then we go E7 4 measures, and then we'll try this on the A. 1, 2, ready, G. Right time, it's a right time. D to rock the night. D7, away. Beautiful. A jingle time. Let's give it a try. Here we go. A chord, mute, in a chord and mute. Or sleigh. Let's try again. G to G minor to D to rock the night to D7. Away and jingle E7. Bell time. Let's give this a try. Here we go. And then mute. Mute. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Remember, you want to pump on the first beat, and then the rest of the rhythm is just going to be covered, right? It's like we're closing that sound valve for the rest of the rhythm. But the right hand should stay consistent. Don't think too hard about what we're doing. And remember, if you can't get that to sound exactly the way you want to, just try and adjust how long you hold that chord for, right? Maybe you hold it a little longer. Maybe hit it a little shorter before switching to that mute. Let's give it one more rotation. G2, ready, bridge. Here we go. The right time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Beautiful. And jingle E7. Bell time. It's a swell. Let's try that left-handed music. To go riding in A. Mute. Good. And giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Beautiful. That's how it goes. Cool. So with all of those additions, that's probably all we'll add for now, and we'll try and flow through the song one time. Let's give her a try, shall we? Cool. Are we gonna give it a try? I really hope so. I really hope we can. Let's see how this connects. Oh, sorry about the black screen, folks. Let me switch it back. So we don't feel like we're completely in the dark. There we go. Yay, there it is. Awesome. So we'll switch to this. Go to our song sheet. Here it is. Awesome. All right, we'll scroll up here. Let's try to roll through the whole tune. Intro with the outro, the coda, everything. Yeah? Let's give it a try. And remember, the placement for that thing we were just doing, which was the little left-handed mute, it's going to happen at the end of the bridge, right? It's going to happen, of course, this isn't working. So sorry about that, team. Give me one sec. Try to connect my pencil real quick. All right, are you connected? Yeah, there we go. All right, where that's happening is at the end of the bridge, right? A, to go gliding in one horse sleigh, and then that's where we're trying that mute. All right, let's give it a try. Intro 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, here we go. Pinch, 1, pinch to A, and then we play 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 2, 0, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Ba-doom-bum, B. Jingle bell, F sharp. Jingle bell, B minor. Jingle bell, rock. Nice. B minor to B7. Jingle bells swing. E minor. Jingle bells ring. Nice. And so in E minor and A, back and forth. Up bushels of fun. E7. Now the jingle bell has begun. Good. Verse 2. Jingle bell, B minor to F. Jingle B7, chime in, jingle bell time. Beautiful. And dancing, and prancing, and jingle bell square. E7 to A. In the frost, D to D7. A. Here we switch rhythms. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night to D7. Away. Beautiful. And E7. Bell time is a cell time. Let's try that left-handed mute. Here we go. A. To go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Beautiful. And idiom, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Beautiful. And jingle around. Here we go. Remember, B minor to F sharp, round. B7 for 2 measures. We can change the rhythm. Beautiful. And G, mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell Remember, second ending here. E7 to A in frosty D7. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Nice. And remember the second rhythm. Jingle bell time is let's try that left-handed mute. Here we go. A mute. Go riding in. Do it again. Horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Beautiful. Jingle around. B7 for two measures. Beautiful. G to G minor. Mix and mingle in the jingling beat. And here we go, the tag. E, that's the jingle bell. Tag. E minor to A, that's the jingle bell. Ready, our outro? That's the jingle bell. Pinch. Bum, 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 bip, bim, bum, bum. And our chord to finish. Really nice work, team. Thanks so much for all your hard work this month. It's been a pleasure, and hope you guys have a happy holidays, and we'll see you again in the new year. Yeah? Take care, folks. Bye-bye.